Hello, in this video I'm going to explain what a cron job is, and I will also show you a few examples how you can set up cron jobs in your Plesk control panel. A cron job is a kind of an automatic task that your server will do for you at a specific time or regularly. Think of it like an alarm clock, but instead of waking you up, it tells your server to do something like backing up your website, sending out emails, or cleaning up old files. For example, you could set up a cron job to automatically back up your website's database every night. And actually, this is what we are going to do in a little bit. And once you set it up, the server handles it for you on a schedule. No need to remember or do it manually each time. Okay, in this first example, I am going to show you how you can create a backup of your database automatically. Okay, so I already created a dummy database, and we are going to save this database in this test backup folder. This is outside of my root directory. It cannot be accessed from the internet. Okay, let's go back to websites and domains. Select your domain or web space, and you need to go to Scheduled Tasks. Okay, I already have this one. This is set up by WordPress automatically. We don't have to worry about this. We will create a new one. To create a new cron job or scheduled task, we need to click the Add Task button. Here we need to select the web space, and we can run a command. We can fetch a URL, or we can run a PHP script. In this example, we will run a command. This is the command that we are going to run. Let me just zoom in a little bit. So this looks a little bit complicated, but it is not actually. Let's check this command step by step. Okay, so first we have this MySQL dump. This is a MySQL utility, and it is used to create the backup of the database. It will export the database into an SQL file. Then we have this -u flag. This will specify the MySQL database username, which is this one. So you will need to replace this to your username. Then we have this -p flag. This specifies the database password, and this is going to be the password. You will need to change this to your own password. Then we have the database name. This is again should be changed to your database name. Okay, so far this should be straightforward. Then we have this redirect operator here. This will basically redirect the output of the MySQL dump command to a file. Then we specify the path to our backup folder. You will obviously need to change this to your own path. Then this will be the name of the final database backup file. So this will start with backup underscore. So this is kind of the prefix of the file name. Then we will dynamically insert the date, which will be the current date. Then finally we will add the extension of the file, of the SQL dump. Okay, so remember you need to change this one, and the path to your own version. Okay, so make sure you change these details. Copy this whole command, go back, and to the command field, insert your command. Okay, so I added my own here. Then we need to specify when we want to run this command. Okay, so here we can select from a number of different options. Obviously, we want to run this command every day at 2 o'clock. But if you want to do this weekly, you can just select weekly, and then you can specify on what days you want to run this command. You can also use the cron style if you are more comfortable with that. If we want to do this every day at 2 a.m., then this is what we have to add. Okay, so the first one is the minute, the second is the hour, day of the month, day of the week, and so on. I will just go back to daily at 2 o'clock. We can add a description. It's totally optional. And you can set if you want to get a notification if there is a problem or every time the cron runs. I'm not going to select this for now. We can check the command by clicking on the Run Now button. So let's check this. And we have a successful message here. Okay, let's save the cron job. Click OK. And now it's here. And if we go back to website and go to files and test backup, now we have the database backup here, and we have the backup prefix and the current date. Okay, so this is how you can create a daily backup of a database in Plesk. Let's move on to the next example. On my WordPress website, you can see that I have 2 spam comments. If you are getting a lot of spam comments, you can create a cron job to automatically remove them. Let's see how we can set this up in Plesk. So we need to go back to Plesk, select the web space and go to Scheduled Tasks and click Add Task. Select the correct web space and we need to run a command. This is the command we are going to run. To do this, we are going to use the WP-CLI or the WordPress command line interface. Basically, the WP-CLI allows us to interact with our WordPress installation via the command line. And actually, this part is the path to our WP-CLI. It may be different for you. You will need to check this. Then we need to specify the path to our WordPress website. Again, check this and you will need to change these parts to your own path. The command delete is the WP-CLI command to delete comments in WordPress. Then we will execute the command. We will list all comments where the status is spam and we will get their IDs. So the WP-CLI will list all the spam comments and then it will delete them. Okay, so I will add my own. Let's say we want to do this weekly at midnight. Let's check this by clicking the Run Now button. Okay, and it seems that it was successful. Let's go back to our WordPress website and this should change to 0. And yes, all the spam comments have been deleted. Okay, so this is how we can set up this cron job. And there are basically many things we can do with scheduled tasks. For example, we could set up a task to remove old post revisions. We don't need them if you are using WordPress. Whenever you make changes to your posts or pages, WordPress will save a version of that and it can stack up over time. And it can be especially a problem if you are using Elementor, for example. If you have many post revisions, then Elementor may break if you don't have enough server resources. But there are a lot of other plugins, or if you are not using WordPress, but you are using a custom website, you may need to run a PHP script time to time. So you will eventually need to create a cron job. Okay, so this is all I wanted to show you in this video. If you have any questions, just please leave a comment below the video and I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.